I'm so excited to be celebrating the debut of my friend Kristina Werner's brand new line of stamps, dies, and stencils. Hey everyone, it's Cathy Zielske. Welcome back to my channel and my studio. Today I'll be creating with the new line from my friend Kristina Werner. Kristina and I have been friends for many years, and I will say this, she is probably one of the best graphic designers I've ever worked with. Also, one of the best card makers I know. And 3, she's an awesome person. So to see my card project come together and get a peek at some of these new releases from Kristina, stick around. That video is coming up next. Here's a look at the products I'll be creating with today, featuring the brand new Kristina Werner line available at Concord and 9th. And I'm going to be using her Merry Trees stamps. There is also a Merry Trees die set and coordinating stencils. So this is such a fun design because there's a lot of different things you can do. I want to do sort of a non-traditional, well, not non-traditional, but I have an idea for a color scheme, and I'm so excited to get started with the card. So let's begin. I'm starting out today with a piece of Hero Arts Deluxe Smooth, and I'm actually not sure here. I want to make sure that I put this right here on my stamp wheel. I'm just using this as a work surface because I'm trying this out. One of the things that's neat about this stencil set is it has numbers on it. 1, 2, 3, and 4. But what this is going to do is it is going to give you the exact placement every time, and it's going to isolate your color. So what I'm going to do is put on proper glasses. I'm going to start out with color 1, and I'm going to place this right in the center. Well, actually, I'm just going to center the whole thing because it's going to be very easy to line up because of the outlines on the stencil. So there's these outlines too that show you what you're doing. So I'm going to start out with a series of pinks. I'm going to do a soft pink, ballet slippers. I guess I wasn't sure how much space I would need here, but to stick my pads down. But here we go. We're going to add a little ballet slippers. I just really like the idea of monochromatic pinks for the holidays. Let me speed this all up and you can see me get all these trees coming together in a beautiful melange of pink. And there are my monochromatic line of trees. Let me get this cleaned up and we'll move on to some stamping. Also, I clean all of my stencils with a spritz of rubbing alcohol, just the kind you get at the drugstore. And it cleans up really quickly, gets the ink off, and then the stencils are dry and ready to be stored or used again. To save space, I am going to stamp this thin line Mary on the same piece of paper because I am going to be cutting these out. But what I need to make sure is that this is going to be enough room for the die. So let me get the die out. Okay, just want to make sure there's clearance for the letters. I could even come down a little bit. And now I'm going to stamp this with my door. Let me grab the stamping plate. So I'm very new to stamping with the stamp wheel, but here you're going to lock it into place, top and bottom, like that. Make sure this is adhered, and then I'm just going to flip. And this circular area is the top or the starting position. But what I need to do is take my eraser. This is just a little prepper for getting a brand new stamp ready to go. And what I'm going to do is actually just do this in the same colors, repeating the colors as I go. But I am going to take a Post-it note. We're going to start with the M. And I guess, you know what? Let's start with the darkest color because the lighter color is in the middle. When you do this technique, just make sure you take your masking piece off before you come down and stamp. Okay, and then I'll just use my little pressure tool on the door, and I'm going to do that twice to get a really nice impression, just like I would if I were using my Misty. Okay, like that. Remove, flip, and stamp. This is a really nice tight fit, so you know you're stamping in the same position. All right, let me speed up this process and we will continue masking and stamping. So now I have my multicolored Mary and my multicolored trees, and I am loving this so far because these elements are going to get die cut. All right, so I'm going to lift this up off my work surface, and that looks great. Now I'm probably going to do some kind of a subgreeting as well, and so let me think about that for a second. I think what I would like to do for this card, not knowing how the final design is going to look, Mary, I think sending all the Mary would be really cute to have that right on top. And you know what? I'm going to wait until I've got everything cut out before I do the extra greeting. All right, we'll die cut next. I've got the coordinating dies taped into place, and I'm going to go ahead and run that through my Anna Griffin and press off camera, and I'll show you what they look like. All right, and now we can lift this up. Oh my gosh, it's going to be so fun. And our letters are falling out, which is a good sign that they worked. Oh, yes, 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 yes. I love the outline. And I'm going to save this too because this can help me line them up on my card project. I think I will also cut out one layer of extra trees to glue that together, but isn't that just so cute? Okay. Moving on. So off camera, I cut 2 of these sending all the greetings, and I used the die that's part of the Mary Trees dies and just used my little notch die that is part of another set. And once I looked at the 2 colors, I really liked the ballet slipper as sort of a pale alternative to using the pink lemonade. You could do either, but what I'm going to do for now, cover these guys up over here. I went ahead and cut a panel. I'm going to make a 5x7 card. I feel like if it's Kristina Werner, I kind of owe her. She's like the queen of 5x7 cards, right? So I am going to spatter on some snow, and I'm going to use the acrylic fluid, acrylic spray. And this is a really nice product. I've been loving it since it came out. So let's find a proper paintbrush. I just use a number 2, but let me tell you, spattering, splattering, smattering, it goes everywhere. So what I like to do is just pop it here on the table, get enough, oh gosh, I'm just making a mess. Get enough out. It's going to be everywhere. Look at that. Paint makes me nervous. Okay, and then I'm going to pick it up with this brush, and I'm going to add snow all over this panel. Let it dry before I assemble the parts of my card. I just wanted to add something that felt very holiday. And here, this is a great way to play with doing ink spatter. If you think, oh, I don't want to spatter on something I've already stamped or embossed or whatever, you can just pick up the paint and put it all over a single color of cardstock. And then if you hate what you've done, well, you can use it for something else. But see, is that enough on there, I think? I think so. I'm just giving it a little holiday snow. I'll let that dry and then we'll build the card. I'm going to have to make a 5x7, so I've got my Simon Says Stamp score tool. The thing that's nice about this, it goes all the way down to 7 1/8, so it makes it easy just to do your 5x7s if that is your thing. And I've done more 5x7s lately than before, so it's starting to be kind of a fun size for me to play with a little bit. And then I will press this down, give that a nice press, and I'm going to tape this closed so I can see where I got paint all over the place. I get this paint everywhere now, and I guess that's just, I'm going to have to accept I'm a messier crafter than I used to be. That's all good. All right, card closed. I'll get some foam tape on the back of this, but you can see that nice little margin that it's going to have. So I've got some foam tape here on the back that I will release the backers. I'm going to stand up, look right over the top, and excuse my fuzzy wuzzy head. Oh, no, we're not quite there. I can't see what it's so big. I'm looking, I'm seeing, I'm pressing. That looks pretty good. Now, what I'm going to do is use, can you hear my husband mowing the lawn? Gosh, I hope not. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day in Minnesota. But what I want to do is I'm going to pop this up and I'm going to pop these guys up. What I need to figure out is the placement so that once I have everything where I want it to be, then I don't need to do all the letters. I just need to make sure that these trees and this M have the right amount of space, and then I can use that to position the letters. I need to get some foam strips on the back of all of these things, so I will do that, and then we will speed up the process one more time to finish out the card. So that is an epic card. It's not done yet. I'm going to add a little detail and shine with some gems. Now I know this seems like a lot, but I love these little Simon Says Stamp clear gems. And let's see if I can make some room here. The reason they're so great is they're just a small amount. Boop. They don't take up a lot of space, and boop. That's going to be a lot of booping though. And then you can just kind of sprinkle them around the card. Look for a few open spaces. This is one of those cards. Actually, I should send this to Kristina. Oops, we just lost you. Come here. Come on, little guy. It's probably because I didn't say boop. Can I get another one there? Hopefully that won't stick to the boop. Come here now. Oh no, it's got glue on it now. That's going in the garbage bin. But I should send this to Kristina. A lot of shine. Boop. A lot of fun. Oh, come here. I feel like I'm losing some stick on my pickup tool. I don't know what I got on it, but there we go. Boop. Although I think if you come straight down, you get a better grab. Boop. And sometimes I'm like looking for placement. Boop. Okay. There's just too many boops. We're just going to speed it up. Get them on. One more over here. Don't need them at the bottom because, boop, I feel like I placed possibly the elements about 1/8 of an inch too low. But that, my friends, is my finished card project featuring these beautiful new products from Kristina Werner. So proud of my friend Kristina. She's such an amazing product designer and card maker. Kristina, I hope you like. You can find links to all of the products I used in today's video in the YouTube description box. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, I'd love to have you, so please hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell as well so that you don't miss the next time I post. Thanks so much for watching and have a great day. To see more holiday card project ideas, check out the 2 thumbnails I have linked below, and I'll see you in those videos.